Welcome back to Surrender to Desire. So, we've already established that you're allowed to want things. We talked about listening to yourself. We've talked about choosing yourself. We've talked about protecting the life you're building. Which brings us to tonight's problem. What if you've been making your dreams smaller than they actually are? Not because you don't want more, because somewhere along the way, you learned to apologize for wanting it. Maybe you caught yourself saying, "That's probably unrealistic. I should be happy with what I have. Who am I to want that? That's asking for too much. Maybe someday." Oh, sweetheart, maybe someday is doing a lot of heavy lifting around here. Take a slow breath in and let it go. Again, breathe in and breathe out. Good. Now, think about something you've wanted for a long time. Something you don't usually say out loud. Maybe it's a career, a relationship, a home, a creative dream, more freedom, more adventure, more money, more peace, more time. Maybe it's something that doesn't even have a name yet. Just a feeling that says, I think there's more for me. Don't judge it. Don't negotiate with it. Just let yourself notice it. Take another slow breath. Now, I want you to imagine what would happen if you stopped immediately explaining why you want it. You don't have to defend it. You don't have to prove that you deserve it. You don't have to make it smaller so someone else feels more comfortable with your ambition. You don't even have to know exactly how you're going to get there. For just a few moments, you're allowed to want the thing fully, honestly, without the apology attached. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, release the belief that wanting more means you're ungrateful for what you already have. You can appreciate your life and still desire change. You can love where you are and still want somewhere new to go. Gratitude doesn't require stagnation. Take another breath. Now ask yourself, if I wasn't afraid of wanting too much, what would I allow myself to want? Don't rush the answer. Maybe something comes immediately. Maybe nothing does. Maybe your brain has been trained to shut that question down before you even finish asking it. That's okay. We're teaching it a new language. A language where desire isn't a threat. Where ambition isn't arrogance. Where dreaming isn't foolish. Where wanting something beautiful doesn't require an apology. Take another slow breath. Now imagine yourself standing in front of the dream you just named. Not magically possessing it. Not pretending you already arrived. Just standing there, looking at it. And instead of saying, "That's probably too much," try, "Why not? Why couldn't you? Why couldn't your life become bigger? Why couldn't you create something you once thought was impossible? Why couldn't you experience a kind of love that feels safe and alive? Why couldn't you build a life that actually fits you?" Maybe you don't know how yet. That's okay. You don't need the entire map to admit you want to take a trip. Take another breath. And remember, you don't have to chase every desire. Some desires will change. Some will disappear. Some will turn out to belong to an older version of you. And that's okay too. Unapologetic desire doesn't mean getting everything you want. It means becoming honest enough with yourself to know what you want in the first place. And then deciding what deserves your devotion. As you inhale, let yourself dream without shrinking. As you exhale, let go of the need to justify the size of your dream. One more breath. And this time, let yourself take up a little more space inside your own imagination. Because maybe the question was never, "Am I allowed to want this?" Maybe the question is, what would become possible if I stopped assuming I couldn't have it? You don't have to answer that tonight. Just let the question follow you. Sleep well. Dream ridiculously. want, honestly. And if your inner critic starts explaining why your dreams are too big, tell her Snarky says she can take that complaint up with management. Management is currently unavailable. She's busy becoming fully fucking alive. I'll meet you back here next Thursday.